Good, Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test. Be careful of the death trap en route to the next one. Death trap. The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is... You're actually a variety of squirrel. Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise. Creatures known to prey on bats include hawks, owls, some spiders, falcons, and, oh yes, of course, me. It must feel wonderful, Detective, floating majestically over a city filled with your minute inferiors. Much like being me. That cape work? Shape memory fibers? Some sort of collapsible harness? An arrogant insistence that the laws of gravity do not apply to you?
More cabinets. Great. I love this part. Okay, time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Ms. Kyle.
Ivy and Scarecrow had some sort of falling out. I think he may be breaking out the weed killer.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat. Make them wear this, and then call the bat. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic
Greetings to my
explosive.
costume
You must be honored.
Your
At being
next
what?
challenge is
Your
simple.
motivation?
Guide
Come
an
on.
electric to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. told you. Hey, don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your... Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me.
I'll take the red one. The red ones are mine.
I did it! I actually did it! I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities. More where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line.
Leave the blue ones to me.
You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Great news, Bat. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, 'cause you killed me and sent me there. And you'll
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
I asked, and she's totally cool with Catwoman having a go on the old scratching post. She also says, ow, ow, is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?
To be honest, I'm glad we're behind these barriers. It's open season out there. Don't worry, all non-militia personnel have got their orders. Yeah, the ones we know about. There's psychos out there that ain't on anyone's side. These barriers are secure, right?
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
If I just be a souped-up sports car, someone's intel's a little outdated.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Batman! Target gone! I say again, Batman is gone! I saw him, call it in! Batman doesn't actually have wings, you freaking idiot! And he doesn't... what'd you say? Screech? So what? Gotham City just happens to be home to Batman and a giant flying bat? Come on! Well, you had enough yet, punk? Speak up, we can't hear you. You won't win! You make it sound like you're still in the fight!
The militia have captured Stagg's airship and set up a